talking about balls, right? And the other day we had a lesson about balls. And so we created a chart here, and it says bounce and not bounce. Do we know what makes a ball bounce?
Air.
Air? Wow, how did you know that? That's pretty cool. So why don't we put that in our column? Air. A ball that has air can bounce. What about, we'll put in this column, we'll put no air makes a ball not bounce. Okay. So let's do a test. Do you want to do a test?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have two basketballs. Do these balls look the same?
No.
They kind of look the same. They're both round. Aren't they round?
Yeah.
They're about the same size. Okay, so let's see what the difference is. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go up here. We'll watch this. We're going to do a little test here. Let's see how good they bounce. You want to? Ready? Ready? What happened?
One didn't have air, one did have air.
Well, that's right. So let's feel it. Let's feel the one with no air. What does it feel like?
Nothing.
Can you describe it? What is it? What was that? Squishy. Okay.
Squishy, love squishy.
Squishy. Okay. Do you think there's anything on the inside of that ball?
No.
Maybe just a little bit of air, but not much else. It's empty on the inside. Let's feel this ball. Tell me what you think about that ball.
It's hard.
It's hard.
A lot
It's
hard.
hard. And there is a lot of air on the inside. There's empty space in there, okay? That's very smart. You guys are very smart. So let's write some things on here. So we said on the inside of this one, would you say that the one that bounces, is it hard?
No.
Hard.
Yes.
So let's say hard. What about the one that doesn't bounce? What is it?
Soft.
Soft, okay? Very good. And they're both round, right? Should we both write round on here? So that's a good thing. They're both round. Okay, so let's try something else. We're going to keep talking about balls, and I'm going to show you some different balls. So I have got some balls here, and there's all sorts of different ones. So we're going to break up into groups. And I want you to, with your friends, I want you to test out a ball, and I'll show you this. I'll show you kind of how to do it. What I want you to do is you get your ball, and then you hold it. Don't throw it or anything like that, but just drop it. And you can kind of test them, and I want you to test each one and see what you think, if they're a good bouncer or not a good bouncer. And we're going to put them on here because if they're not a good bouncer, maybe there's a reason why. And we're going to discover maybe why they don't bounce, okay? So, all right, so I want you three people to come right over here to this corner. We're going to let you test it out, and then I'm going to let you guys test it, okay? Okay. So, India, would you like to be the photographer while they test it out? Okay, you two come up here in the corner. And she's going to take pictures of y'all, test them out. Okay, so let me get my camera. All right, so let's see. Do you remember how to do it? You look through those little holes there, and and you can take their picture while they're testing the ball. So remember how to do it? You hold the ball out. And then I'm going to put them right here, and then you can try the other ones out, okay? Just don't throw them, but just test them out and see which ones you think are good bouncers and which ones are not. And you can come right over here and take their picture. Good job. All right, you guys, I'm going to get you guys to come right here. And y'all test them out and try and keep it, oops. You can test them out and see which ones you think, and then I'll let one of y'all do the pictures here in a minute, okay? You know what? You could leave your ball right here if you want to just test those out. You gotta be back way up. Y'all figuring it out? Which ones do you think might be a good bouncer? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, wow. Look at there. That's good. You want to try this one?
I think I'm going to retest them. I don't know.
Why do you think? Oh, what about that one? What does that one sound like?
Oh, a marble.
A marble. But what is the sound? Do you hear the sound?
Yeah.
Oh, what does it sound like?
Sounds like
Good job, Ethan. Why don't you go try a couple? You go try a couple. Would you like to take pictures of Ethan? Okay. Ethan, you be testing and let Christopher take some pictures. Come right over here. Right here. Let's do it, Ethan. Me and you'll test some out. Just do one at a time. One at a time. Come on, Ethan. Ready? Where's this? Oh, is that a good bouncer, Ethan? No, that's fine. You gotta try this one. Then we have the marble. Okay. I'll give y'all a couple more minutes. Y'all be figuring it out. Was that a good bouncer? Why do you think it was a good bouncer? Is it the material it's made of? That. is almost as tall as you. Wow. Okay, y'all put your balls back in the bowl. And we're going to talk about each one. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Okay. Y'all come back to your seat where you were. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, guys. Sophia, I know it's a lot of balls for that bowl there. And y'all come back to your seat. We're going to talk about it. Okay. All right. So, did we discover there's some good bouncers and bad bouncers?
Yes.
Okay, so was this, you think, a good bouncer?
No.
I thought this is a pretty good bouncer. It's kind of squishy. Do you think it is it empty on the inside and there's air in there?
Yeah, there's a little bit of air.
There's a little bit of air, so watch it. Boing, boing. That's a good bouncer. So we're going to put tennis ball on here. Tennis ball. Tennis ball. Okay, so let's try a different one. What about this wiffle ball? There's some holes in it. Do you think it might be a good bouncer or bad bouncer? What's the reason it won't be a good bouncer?
Because they don't have any air.
There's no air in it, but the air goes through it, and it's kind of hard too. Let's try it. It does okay. It's not as good as the yellow ball.
Now, the marble ball is good.
Now, let's see. So we're going to say the wiffle balls over here. And the bad bouncers. Whoops.
Over there.
Okay.
The smiley face ball is the good one,
Let's
right,
try
Lily?
this ping pong ball. This might be my favorite ball. Here it goes. Oh, that's a good one. Whee! Why do you think this ping pong ball might be a good ball?
Because it has a little bit of air.
Well, it's hollow on the inside. And it's the material it's made of is a good bouncer. Okay, so we're going to say ping pong ball. Okay, and then let's try
Marble one.
this marble one. Do you think this is a good bouncer?
Yeah, no.
Okay, let's try it. You want to?
No.
Here we go. Oh no, it didn't do very good. What material do you think this is made of?
Glass.
Now, is glass, do you think that would, how does glass feel? Do you want to touch it and feel it?
It feels like hard.
Hard is a good word. Yes, and it was kind of loud when it fell, right?
Yeah, but the smiley face one's a good
No,
bouncer.
let's see. We'll test it out. So let's say marble is not a good bouncer. Okay, so
Test the smiley face out.
let's try that smiley face one out. Here he goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Whee! Oh, that's a good bouncer. Look at that. Very good. So let's say that's a good one. So I'm just gonna make a smiley face for that one. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this bouncy ball. This one is. Do you think it is hollow, or there's nothing on the inside, or is there something on the inside?
There's water.
Well, it looks like it's water, but it's really just plastic. See the glitter in there? Yeah, but I wonder if that means, see, there's no air in it. Do you think it's going to be a good bouncer?
No.
Well, it may be. We'll have to try it. It may be the material is made to bounce. Ready? That's a pretty good bouncer. Look at that. That's a good one. So let's write it on there. We're going to say the clear ball. Okay. All right. So this last one, what material do you think this is?
Wood.
Do you think wood will bounce?
Yeah.
Do you think there's air on the inside?
No.
Let's try it. You want to?
It will bounce.
No. It didn't do very good. Well, the wooden one, it didn't bounce very well because I think it's pretty solid. There's no air on the inside of that one, okay? All right, so we're going to say wood. All right, and there's one other thing I discovered a little bit ago. Somebody help me know. Watch this. I want to show you. Just because the floor is really hard, it changes sometimes when you change where you bounce it. Okay, so watch. Let's see what happens. Bounces good here. Let's try it on the carpet. What happened?
It don't bounce good.
Why not? Why would it not bounce good?
Because the carpet don't really work.
The carpet doesn't let it work, right? What if you bounced it in, say, in a basketball court? You think it would work? Because it's kind of hard, right? What about outside on the playground in the dirt?
Yeah, no.
Ah, it might not work. We'll have to try that out another day. But thank y'all so much for listening. Y'all did a great job. Thank you.